Hello and welcome to Fault Milestone 1. I am your host Tinman and we are jumping into this visual novel, and I bought this ages ago and never played it. So, in the time of yore, mankind had discovered mana, a naturally reoccurring energy source that long pulls through the crust of the world. Mankind utilised mana from the land to craft and create any and all. The art of manifesting mana was known as mana craft. Never mind. The hunter could use pyrocat to kill and cook their catch or quarry. The apothecary could use aquacraft to increase their potency of their healing potions. I'm not going to read any of this. There also exists mana craft, which was hereditary but unique to only individuals. The path down. The path down uses mana as a medium to transfer the memories and experience of the present ruler to the future heir to the throne. Humans would deem these possession of mana craft to be monarchs. The propagation of old kings' wisdom through path down was evident through the cement of countries' reputations. Centuries ago, hell-bent on expanding their sphere of influence, the mana craft monarchies started a period of exploration. Even the great seas were no match for their ambitions. The research of manacraft for large-scale warfare began. I'm just going to summarise all this. So, monarchy expanded, stagnant economy, grew ambitions, and in present day, manifestation. I see people no longer restricted by the pace of couriers. Long distance communication became accessible to the masses. Education and knowledge became abundant. Peculiation in population grew in popularity. Enlightenment was abundant in this new era, ushered forth by comcraft. Wow, this is a lot of backstory to this world, isn't it? 9 generations, Rughzenhaide prospered from perpetual pacifism. Tragedy. Oh, there's blood. So they had peace for 60 years, and then tragedy struck. That was a bit too hard, a bit too quick to read, I'd say. Chapter 1: Galvanize. The Rughzenhaide Castle patched its way to Sky Terrace. Smarts continued to dance through the air as a small silhouette ascended the spiral staircase. First to the sky. I'm not doing voices, I am terrible at voices. First to the Sky Terrace. Right at the very front line of the assault, reaching the Sky Terrace on the roof of the castle was a young girl, no more than 12 or 13 of age. She quickly scans her surrounding and gets into a defensive pose. Holding her breath, she surveys the area for a while. According to her prior intelligence, the Sky Terrace was completely deserted, but judging by how much, despite all the flames in the background, except for one. Half-down successor of the country of Rughzenhaide. I just realised how much blood she has on her. Selphine I'm going to get this name. Rughzenhaide. Show yourself. You know there's nowhere for you to hide now. The girl's shouts reverberate throughout the empty terrace. Oh, this is where we are. Is this the Sky Terrace? There was no one around, but she maintained her guard. These were the actions of someone who's done it a countless number of times. She moved towards the centre of the Sky Terrace, her efficient, almost mechanical movements portraying her appearance of having a dainty petite figure. Is there really no one here? Maybe the intel was wrong. Diane, can you hear me? Diane, if you can hear me, respond. Right in the middle of a fight? No one's here. The girl lets down her guard and takes a deep, long breath. Further in the terrace was a balcony that also functioned as a viewing deck of sorts. It was designed to overlook the town around the castle, and there was a large wooden dining table was situated in the middle of it. and no one was there. The table was furnished with an ornate woven tablecloth. It was surrounded with heavy, solid wooden chairs, and atop was a numerous, intricately made ornaments. The table and all its amenities were works of art. Every object from the dining table to the decorations strategically placed throughout the sky terrace screamed of wealth. And why are we here? Are we just overthrowing the kingdom, are we? Something crosses the girl's mind, and she sets the chair at the head of the table upright and tips her small frame onto it. I don't think she hasn't said much at all. For a moment, she is taken aback by it all. It was truly the height of luxury. The impressive scenery on the head of the table is something she couldn't have even imagined seeing, having grown up in such meagre circumstances. Lamb. In a display of terrible manners, she rests both her feet on the table and reclines against the chair, slowly closing her eyes. Well, you might as well make the most of the moment, I guess. She couldn't help but laugh at the disparity between this situation and the place where she had grown up. Whose seat was this? Under what lucky star would you have to be born under to be granted the privilege to seat yourself on a chair like this? Well, not like it mattered. This chair was now no one's, just like how this crumbling castle was to be no one's as well. I'm sure it felt wonderful if I could have a meal on a table like this. From the balcony created to look down upon the town below, the girl gazes at the townscape set ablaze. Oh god, imagine it was town people set. Actually, the town's on fire. There's probably some people who are on fire, yeah. The perfect view, just perfect. Huh. This is just stupid. After her rather mindless soliloquy, she gets off her seat, then... Hey! Girl number 2 is also covered in a lot of blood. Another girl appeared from the door that she had broken through just earlier. Miss Marie Shell. The girl addressed as Marie Shell waved her hand in a yo pose as if she was joking. Coco, are you like chair? Sitting? The same girl posed a question to her partner in rather broken speech. No, not really. As always, she doesn't have a shred of tension in her. So Coco thought, keeping it to herself. Marie Shell. In terms of age, she and Coco were not that far apart. In contrast to Coco's rather belligerent look, she looked to be a sweet little girl who had no place in a miserable battlefield like this. However, a great many have been deceived by her innocent looks. Their blood now stained her dress certainly stood out. I'm surprised you can just waltz around like that with all this going on. An imaginary question mark appears atop Marie Shell. She didn't understand why Coco was so astonished. No reason to rush, and that's... Okay, why is Marie spelt wrong there? Or is that how it's meant to be spelled? I don't know. Of course you rushed, just walking around with all this going on, it's weird. The castle was filled with the smell of blood and smoke. Screams and explosions continued to roar throughout. Despite the cacophony going on around them, Marie Shell simply stood there, oblivious to it all. Already almost done? No point running? Well, that is true, but... Coco was at a loss for words when faced with that simple retort. She not here? No, she's not. Can we even rely on Cyan's info? Cyan, reliable. Even if wrong, we follow sister's orders. You mean orders? Orders. Okay, so unflinching. Rather than communicating with words, she struck the same hand-waving pose from earlier. That was one of Marie Shell's ways of expressing herself. Still, if they aren't here, where could they be? I'm pretty sure we searched everywhere. Plan B. A manual search? What a pain, and that face is just of course saying, don't want to do that. The sheer size of this place makes my head spin. Funny face. Oh, leave me alone. Fine, plan B then. Let's stick to the plan. Take one wing each. I'll be on the east wing. And she just nods and we'll just go on with it. What's wrong? We look, yes. Won't I smell shadow shoulders? I'll be fine, there's only 150 of them. We've already taken care of most of their realigned soldiers, so I doubt we'll run into anyone troublesome. What is it? Overconfidence. Why are there apostrophes everywhere? Your weakness. Her voice was soft, but her words carried weight. Everything going too well. Won't forget that. I won't. Coco unconsciously stands to attention. Nothing wrong in seeing carefully. Being careful, that's all. That was scary. She suddenly flips into serious mode and all. Other people probably wouldn't understand the sudden change in Michelle's attitude. Putting thoughts and emotions into words is a weak point of hers. Logically, seeing that she could only just recently began remembering her vocabulary. However, even though her vocabulary is lacking, she is in no way unintelligent or unable to grasp the situation at hand. Coco, being her partner, understood this very well. Hello, Coco, can you hear me? Cyan, yes, I hear you. How's it going there? You done fighting? The third floor downwards has all been committed. As long as people don't start raining down from the sky, no one else should be able to get into the castle. I got a feeling you shouldn't have said that. That's going to happen, isn't it? Oh, and get a load of this. Really, the last two guys I just killed, they were such pushovers, it kinda just ruined the moment. I like to get more of a thrill from dreaming in an afternoon nap. Coming from someone who personally said she'd just keep guard. Can't really complain if you didn't volunteer to head up to the front lines instead. So, how things are going on your end? Ignoring me, hey? Alright, this place is totally empty. You got some explaining to do here. You sure the princess is in the sky terrace? Absolutely. If she isn't around the balcony, then she's got to be somewhere on the top floor. Look harder, why don't you? Ugh, looking around is such a huge pain. It's so tiring, and this place is massive, just judging by the background. You sure are lazy for someone so young. Don't want to hear that from someone who volunteered to shore up our defences. Quit complaining. You just gotta get looking. We're already here on the home stretch. Just get off her back. Really though, this whole thing sure was a breeze, eh? Rughzenhaide's the centre of the alliance and all. Is it supposed to fall this quickly, this easily? Well, Miss Mileno's planned it out this much, and she's even taking part in it too. Well, let's be honest here. It's probably mostly because of the latter than anything. What do you mean? We all could have gotten this far without the help of the shadow soldiers. No, that's not it. Considering Miss Mileno, I bet she could probably take down an entire country or two. How impressive is that woman? If I had to describe her in a single word, it would be cheater. You got a point. Anyway, I'll get back to committing the entire castle's interior. Good luck with the search. Yeah, see you. I wonder what she means by cheat, as in backroom dealing and everything, or cheating as in she's so overpowered that she's cheating. Between Miss Michelle and Cyan, why isn't there anyone who's feeling more tense than I am? And now I've totally lost my drive too. Damn it. Just as she finished her call. What? Huh? Coco's staff was made from a metal alloy. It was made to prioritize lightness, but metal is still metal. A swing from any old sword would certainly nick it, but there was no way it could slice through it so cleanly. What was that? There's something stuck to the wall. An invisible knife? A blade of ice? Or perhaps some kind of illusion using cravat? I don't know how you pronounce that, so... In any case, it doesn't change the fact there was some kind of unknown threat. Who goes there? Show yourself. From out of the darkness emerged yet another girl. One of their retainers, perhaps. She was wearing a formal-looking outfit, her entire outfit wrapped in a purple cloak. However, what first caught Coco's attention was the badge shining brightly on her collar. That badge served as proof of the individual's rank as a cravatter. Jewel. The title of Jewel Cravatter was only granted to those who have mastered 2 of the 4 types of mana, Pyro, Aqua, Terra and Aero. That girl standing before Coco could have not been more than 20 years of age and was likely in her late teens. To become a Jewel Cravatter but at 18, 19 years of age was quite a remarkable feat. Ritona Rughzenhaide. He was the last descendant of the Rughzenhaides who have served as the royal family's guardians generation upon generation. But Coco had no way of knowing that. We're just telling you, the audience. Where did you come from? What is your objective? Why are you going after the Princess Selphine? Huh? Let's just get one thing straight here. This attack of ours is completely in our control. Whether you all live or die, that's, up to us to decide. Do you understand? The only thing you can do is stare back at us and answer every question we've got. Oh well, if you want to die, that's another story. Very well. Ah, right. Seeing as how you're dressed, that means you're one of the servants here, right? You happen to know where Selphine is? And what if I do? Seriously? Alright, I'll cut you a deal. You tell me where she is and I won't kill you. When you're making those sort of eyes, I don't think that's a deal I want to even accept. I see. And if I say no? Well, if you don't tell me, then I'll kill you. I suppose that makes things nice and simple, doesn't it? So that's what you're getting at. You've been trying to make a fool of me this entire time, haven't you? Right now, with the way things are going, are you just so scared that you completely snapped? She looks completely composed, right? You're getting on my nerves. Talk smack to me, no what more? One more time and I'm seriously going to kill you. Princess. Huh? It's Princess Selphine, you disrespectful brat. Ritona has been trying to play cool and collected, but there was a slight rage in her eyes. And the music just turned up, hasn't it? I don't know what you wish to accomplish by attacking the royal family, but to address the princess of a country that way shows a complete and utter lack of respect. This brazen behaviour shows that you lack in morals as well. What? Enough talk, have at you. You'll only steer us into conflict regardless. So let me teach you rules of my own. Didn't you hear a single word I said? What? You want to fight me at a time like this? Or what? Just cause you're a jewel you think you'd take on anyone? Are you an idiot? You have absolutely no common sense at all. A title like that doesn't mean squat outside of the alliance. On guard. What? No, is that glass? A glass sword? You expect me to fight one of those? So it is. What of it? You're nothing but a glass worker, an artisan cravatter. You seriously think you can put up a fight with me? Enough, you little brat. You're nothing but talk. She used a glass sword, that's quite interesting. I swear, you called me a little brat again and again. Stop treating me like a kid or you'll get what's coming to you. Why is she attacking? Is she stalling for time? Hell if I know who you are, but I don't have the time to deal with the likes of some stupid artisan cravatter. As Coco continued to scream at the top of her voice, she knocked the tip of her staff against the ground, causing a triangle just large enough for a human to appear just beneath Ritona's feet. What? A ranged attack? Is she not a battle cravator? I'll kill you with a single hit. Die. Triangle incineration. Oh, we got actual magic. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting this. Bless. In a split second, a column of fire roars out from the triangle towards the ceiling. Too slow. Ritona circles around to Coco's rear and makes contact with Coco's back. The next movement, Coco dashes away with all her might, trying to put as much distance between her and Ritona. I'm back to her original standing positions. She quickly checks her back to assess the wound, but... Huh? This isn't cut. It isn't cut. The sensation of her spike getting sliced in two slowly fades away. What? Just now. Coco understood that very moment. Ritona's sword isn't some decoration or a fake weapon, but is in fact a real weapon, a strange and highly dangerous one. Transcendian, that's what this sword is made out of. Transcendian? It's a material that's said to hold the sharpest edge in this entire world. Of course I know that. The way Transcendian breaks off is too uncontrollable. It is too dangerous and impossible to forge into a weaponry. Also, apparently if I go into the text box it raises up the menu. Only if it's naturally occurring. But I've already applied some of the processing to the Transcendian I created. I can freely control this material. Are you stupid? If you make something so complex like Transcendian, then why don't you stick to something tougher and easier to use like metal? Metal, glass, as long as it cut through anything, then who cares? You're making even less sense now. Now why is some artisan like you even fighting with a sword in the first place? Still haven't realised. It's a little slow on the uptake, I see. I am a battle cravator. Ritona leaps off the ground. He's getting close, I need to keep my distance. Shadow soldiers! A shadow from the staff stretched and dark silhouettes of soldiers begin to crawl out from the ground. 3, 4 of them. Suddenly Ritona was surrounded on all sides. What, the battle soldiers? She can summon them at will? So she's the one who created the shadow soldiers who attacked the castle. Careful everyone, that girl's really fast and her sword is super sharp. I don't get anywhere near the commit area. Coco then raised her staff, generating what seemed to be waves of mana in the air. The mana glowed in the air and then went straight to the dark soldier's hands. Pyro, Terror, Forge, Chains. So she's making chains out, just magical chains. She again knocks her staff against the ground twice, causing the glowing mana that had been floating around in the air to materialise into chains. First, I'm going to tie you down. Now. Oh, wait, what's happening? Haha, now you're trapped. You and your stupid acrobatics, this is the end for you. Coco and the shadow soldiers had Ritona tied up in chains, surrounded, and then entered ground resist, so just more fire basically. Coco, using her staff, and the soldiers using their jet black swords, all slammed the ground at once. Small glowing points appeared, the light racing across them to draw a large pentagram beneath Ritona's feet. Boy, this is going to be a large spell, isn't it? Especially if 5 of them are casting it. Bless. Did you cut through the chains just then? The pillar of light disperses. A triangle-shaped burn mark was on the ceiling. Beside it was a much larger star-shaped hole, with the night sky and full moon in full view, shining brightly. I burned her into nothing but ashes. Huh? What's wrong with you guys? The shadow soldiers didn't budge a single inch, leaving her perplexed. Then she realised that she escaped. Oh. Just so you know. Already behind her. Depending on how you handle Transcendian, you can even cut through steel. I thought, yeah, it did say it was the sharpest edges, didn't she? The shadow soldiers are vanishing, which means as long as you cut them down and then you can still defeat them. No way, some kind of glass that lets you cut through steel? That's cheating. Nothing doesn't add up here. You're no battle cravator, are you? Your triangle and pentagram attacks certainly weren't lacking in power, especially the second one. Had I taken the brunt of the blast, I'd likely be nothing more than ash by now, but the activation, your bless, takes far too long. Anything that takes that long would be completely unusable for battle, no matter how strong it is. Your style of fighting at a distance, why do you persist at such strange tactics? Oh, shut up, if it works then who cares? Damn it. It was just her lack of battle experience, I get it. The hand grip in her staff begins to quiver, frustrated at the turn of events. Why is somebody this strong just wandering the castle? Well, in any case, I suppose you understand that you have no chance of winning. I am not at all disposed to fighting, if at all possible. I would like to settle conflicts of dialogue, but are you going to listen? I doubt it. The feeling of the sword slowly fades away. Huh? Coco was flabbergasted at Ritona's disappointment of a statement. Then... You're something else, you know that? Coco realizes something. That she had the upper hand, that Ritona would ultimately not attack her. She sneers at Ritona's invitation. She uses all of her might, striking Ritona with her staff. We'll make a complete mess of your country, your hometown. And you want to talk? Are you a freaking moron? Indeed. This is not the time nor place to exercise Rughzenhaide's pacifist views. Ritona clearly understood that clearly. She could more than easily have taken Coco's head if she wanted to. Even after going to her back twice, not once did she attack. Ritona herself had resisted the urge to take her life. The overwhelming difference in their strength was absolutely meaningless in the face of Ritona's greatest weakness. You have nothing on me. When it comes to combat, I am clearly head and shoulders above you. And here you are, still struggling desperately against me. Who's the fool now? This is seriously hissing me off. You think you're so high and mighty? You're telling the person who killed your friends, your comrades, that you just want to talk? Hey, tell me. Is it so wrong to take a life if it means protecting someone you can't live without? What? Hey, answer me. What's the difference between me and you? Just for a moment. Ritona was shaken by Coco's ruse and had lost concentration. She wasn't the type to make that kind of mistake. Not in the slightest. Unbelievable. Indeed. Even if Ritona had no intent on taking someone's life, she would never slip and let her attention waver from the battle. Someone must have been toying with her for that moment. Someone right behind her. Commit breaker. What? The sword in Ritona's hands shattered into tiny fragments. The commit. The ratio and the manner change all of a sudden. When? Let me introduce you. This is my partner on the battlefield, Miss Marie Shell. Marie Shell strikes a yo pose once again. I wonder what a yo pose looks like, so I need to search that up afterwards. Coco make new shadow not saying that all right. Shadow soldiers. Yes, that's why I said should dispel. You soldiers' balance is bad. I'm sorry. But why you? What did you just do? Destroy commit? Commit breaker? Don't be absurd. The moment Ritona understands the situation, the current situation, she shudders. Coco Croats are strong, but takes a while to bless, and a partner who compensates for that. The perfect combination. She will get killed, because she took too long. Because even when given the chance, he didn't kill Coco. She got 2 chances. Milady, please get to the ground. Okay. Yeah, there's the princess the entire time. On Ritona's signal, the glass wall on the edge of the room shatters. Glass which bent light and served as optical camouflage. Selphine has been hiding the entire time, and now she was exposed. Selphine? So fast. What's with the manner in here? Maybe this is shift? Huh? A shift? Selphine, please close your eyes for a moment. A vortex of wind envelops Ritona and Selphine. Coco, get out, now! The next moment. What? Hey, just now, what? What the heck, they vanished? Yeah, did we teleport? What? Eek. Just leave it at that. Where is this place? What the? A forest? This isn't the rendezvous point. I can't believe we actually got out of there. Boy, this moving background. Where are we? Hey Ritona, what happened back there? Where are we? What about the castle? Everyone? I don't know. Our Cravat Manor line was cut the same time the attack began, so I haven't been able to contact the rear line soldiers since. But since they got into the castle, that means... Yes, that having been the last stage of the attack likely means townspeople and soldiers might all be done for now. Oh no. Still, this doesn't make sense. They weren't aiming for King Valha, but specifically for Princess Selphine. They attacked us when my father was out. I can't believe this happened. They targeted Princess Selphine right during the king's absence. That's right. The fact that the king's not around is a highly guarded secret. Not even a common citizen should have known he's out. And they were aiming for Princess Selphine. Does that mean no? King Valha's already. What do we do? The cravat line's been cut. We need to find a way to get into contact with my father. No. What proof is there that really happened? This is just me overthinking things. There are just too many unknowns from that conversations earlier. The only thing I'm certain of from their intent is to assassinate Selphine. Is it so wrong to take a life if it means protecting someone important to you? What could she have meant by that? Trying to lower my guard? No, she didn't seem like she was lying. And there was that other girl, Marie Shell. She definitely a cravat on a whole nother level. That artisan Coco as well. That pentagram-shaped manor synergy. She was alone, so her bless took longer to execute, allowing me to respond quickly enough. But if there were 2 of them working together to attack then... in any case, I got more pressing issues to think about now. Hey, Ritona, what should we do now? Please calm down, Princess Selphine. For now, we need to get ourselves together, find out just where we are. What are you saying? You used your man cravat to bring us here, right? What do you mean we need to find out where we are? Did something happen in the teleportation? Ritona, please, tell me, what's going on? Just, what's happening? Me? Huh? Ritona? Forgive me. Why are you apologetic, Ritona? There's no need to... Forgive me, my lady. Despite the situation being as it is, I rush using our last resort to escape. Please forgive me. What? Yeah, so we are lost then. Selphine's mind went blank when Ritona's sudden barrage of apologies. Ritona had the respect of many for being incredibly capable and talented, and always kept her cool. Ever since they were children, she was the person Selphine looked up to most, next to her parents. This was the very first time in her life seeing Ritona losing her composure to this extent. Ritona. She mustn't let the princess feel uncertain. That much she knew, the girl of glass couldn't so much as raise her head. Still in shock, Selphine pulls Ritona up, and the very same realization finally dawns upon the two girls. That this was the end of their peaceful lives, and the beginning of their harsh journey.